The Balanced Scorecard. Measuring a company's performance is important. If something doesn't get measured and reported, then probably nobody in the company will be paying much attention to it. Traditionally, companies have relied on financial indicators in order to measure their performance. This worked well when most of a company's assets were physical and could be reflected in a company balance sheet, such as machines, buildings, and cash. However, these days, a company's success no longer depends primarily on its physical assets, but more on the less tangible factors such as the loyalty of its customers, the efficiency of its work processes, or the skills of its employees. These important topics don't show up anywhere on the company's financial statements, so we cannot track their progress by just looking at financial performance indicators. That is why Professor Robert Kaplan of Harvard Business School and management consultant David Norton developed the Balance Scorecard. They argued that, just as a pilot relies on more than one measure in order to fly a plane, managers need a broad set of performance indicators to lead a company towards success. In the Balance Scorecard, the company vision and strategy are at the center and are surrounded by measures along four perspectives: financial, customer, internal business process, and learning and growth. Let's have a look and see how the Balance Scorecard works. First, we draw the four dimensions. In the center, we write the vision or mission of the company. Say you run a coffee shop company and your goal is to become the best coffee shop in your city by serving delicious coffee and providing excellent service. Then we can start defining measures for each of the four dimensions. The financial measures reflect what the company's shareholders ultimately care about, including things like sales, gross margin, and net profit. However, your coffee shop can only have financial success if it has lots of happy and loyal customers. So in the customer dimension, you can measure how many customers you serve each month and how satisfied they are with your coffee. In order to do well along the customer dimension, a company must do its work well. This is measured by the business process perspective and deals with the question, what must we be good at in order to succeed as a business? Performance indicators here can include the time taking to process an order, time needed to prepare a coffee, and the number of complaints or quality incidents. Finally, a company needs to keep on learning and improving. The question, can we continue to improve and create value, is captured in the learning and growth perspective, with measures that can include the skills acquired by company employees or the development of new items on the menu. In the end, all measures are related to each other. Only qualified baristas will be able to make good coffee and serve customers well. And only with good coffee and excellent service do customers come to your coffee shop, which in turn will lead to good financial results. So, to perform well financially in the future, companies need to do well on the customer, business process, and learning and growth dimensions today. This is why financial results are referred to as lagging indicators, since they tell us about past performance. Results related to the non-financial dimensions are called leading indicators. They give us information about future performance and need to be managed today in order to get good financial results tomorrow. The Balance Scorecard can serve as a performance management system for the entire company. As an example, for the customer dimension of the Balance Scorecard, say your coffee shop wants to maximize the number of customers and the level of customer satisfaction. It can then set specific targets for each of these goals and define a range of actions in order to reach these goals. Once this is done, the company can use the scorecard to track progress and take any corrective actions that may be needed. In this way, all the actions of a company are aligned with each other and contribute towards reaching its overall goal. That concludes the Balance Scorecard. Check our other videos for more insights. Brought to you by SimInstitute.